Hey guys, welcome back to another video where I'm going to take a look back at last weekend's Southwest Regional Championships that happened just across the street at the Plymouth Life Centre, a home competition if you will. Now, when I go to these competitions, I don't have that many swimmers because in my squad I only have 10 swimmers and 2 of them are in the junior portion of the competition. So I only have 8 swimmers eligible for this regional championships. So while it's more than I had at say British championships, it's still much lower than a lot of other competitive teams, and only one of them 8 swimmers is a girl, Isis. So I have 7 guys and 1 girl swimming. So I can say a pretty cool statistic that 100% of the girls in my squad made finals at the regional championships, and I guess that's the first person I can talk about. Isis done a brilliant job, and she made finals in the 200 breaststroke, finishing an agonising 4th, just missing out on a medal, and she also finaled in the 50 breaststroke. And she was also testing out a new suit I've been sent through, the Blue 70 Nero TX2, and I really like the women's design. For some reason the men's just comes in as black. You can see Harry wore it and tried it out as well, but the women's comes in all these crazy cool colours, and I will be doing a full review on this suit I think in the coming future, so if you want to see that, subscribe to the channel. But back to the weekend, and we've already talked about 2 of my swimmers now with Isis and Harry, but my standout performer had to be Fritz, and Fritz swam all 3 backstroke disciplines. We ended up withdrawing him from the other races because, I mean, I could make another whole video together about how competitions are run in this country, but basically with this meet you had heats, second heats and finals. So 2 heat sessions and then finals for all the heats that were happened throughout the day. So basically it was like 8 till 12 was heats 1, then a second set of heats were like 1 till 4, and then finals 5 till say 7. And by the time each session overrun, there was like no basically gap. So coaches literally are on poolside from first warm-up session to last race of finals. Luckily I had gaps because of my few swimmers, so I could run home and catch a breath, but most people didn't have that luxury, and meets need to be better. But that's another topic. Back to Fritz, we actually withdrew so he didn't have to basically be at every session. So for like the example, on the 100 backstroke day, he swam the morning heats, went home, chilled out and come back for the finals. And it really paid off because, well, day 1, he swam this blistering 50 backstroke, and I'll let you watch it. It was so good. This is actually the heat to the 50 backstroke where Fritz goes in lane 4 with Finn Brockhofen on his right in lane 5, who had a brilliant meet, went 56.0 in the 100 back, and Mark Edmondson on his left. But Fritz has a great start, really powerful and poppy on the breakout, then has this brilliant stroke rate where he just rips away from the rest of the field. And this was his first sub 26 swim with a 25.87. He went 25 again, slightly slower in the final to win the gold medal as well. Then on day 2, we knew he was going to be in good shape because of the 50 was so good. I've not got any footage of the 100, but he had a great race with Alex Sargent in the final. Alex negative split it, so Fritz had a 1.2 second lead. Alex really pulled it back out the turn, and then Fritz just pulled away, splitting 27.7, 28.6 for a 56.4, a 0.6 PB. What a brilliant swim. And then on the last day, he went up in a neck-to-neck race with Hubert from Mount Kelly, who come past with about 60 metres to go to just touch Fritz out, 204 to 205. But that was almost a 2-second PB for Fritz and Hubert, so shout outs to both them boys. But Fritz was absolutely sublime all meet. And actually he was wearing this new Mad Wave suit I have, the 4 shell, which again I'm going to be reviewing in the coming future. It's a really cool suit. Fritz really seemed to like it. It has these gold seams and this really weird textured lotus fabric. I'm really impressed. I've not tried it out myself yet, but I will be trying it out at the Masters Nationals coming in the future. And again, if you want to see this Mad Wave review, like and subscribe to the channel, I guess. And if you want to do more than just subscribe to the channel, maybe you want to support me in different ways. Well, I sell merch. I sell this t-shirt with an awesome comic book graphic on the back. I also have a range of caps, so do check them out on my website www.TheSwimsuitGuy.co.uk if you want to do more than just subscribe to the channel. While I was super impressed by how Fritz swam, I also have to give a massive shout out to Alex Granado, who absolutely stunned with his 200 breaststroke, getting the biggest PB of my team with a staggering 5 seconds over the heat in the final. He qualified for the final 4th with a 2-second PB of 2:35 and then dropped 3 more seconds in the final to get a 2:32 and sneak the bronze medal. Great job, Alex. And here, you know, maybe I've overlaid them. Here are some highlights of his swimming. Last but not least, I want to talk about Cameron Williams, who this was kind of always a tough meet on the back of British Championships, but we played around with the pace of the 100 breaststroke on day one. He went out a lot slower, but the aim was to get under 33 on the back end, where he split a 31.4, I think, going out, and come back in 32.6 for a 64.0, and he went on to win the 100 breast final later that day. He also swam some other strokes. He got a PB in the 50 freestyle, cracking 25 for the first time. And the only race I filmed was the 50 breaststroke, where he got beaten by an absolutely awesome performance from Charlie Joe Hallett from Plymouth Leander, who went a 28.1. Cam was 0.3 adrift of his PB, but I'm really quite okay with that, being on the back of such a brilliant British Championships where he come 8th in the individual race, and you can click up here to watch that video, that vlog that I have made. Anyway, that was a quick highlight reel of a really successful Southwest Regional Championships for the Dartmoor Dart Aquatics, where I am head coach. And if you want to see more regional action, well, not this weekend, but the weekend after, I'll be doing the junior regions with Seb and Toby, where we're looking for some more gold medals over at Bristol Hengrove. If I missed out on any swimmers, I mean, Harry, I said, wore the Nero TX suit. He unfortunately had to pull out of his main event 100 fly because he sprained his toe walking up the stairs. Crap happens in life, and he'll be back stronger than ever. And I should also shout out Cam's little brother, Josh Williams, made finals in the 50 butterfly, swimming really well as well. So great job to the whole team. Kind of try to think, I've not missed out anyone. No, I've not missed out anyone. I've said everyone. Great job. And if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.